Dobro jutro.
Dobro jutro.
It is early morning here in Tara Canyon. We're at Rafting Club and we are just about to drive for about 2 hours.
Something like that.
And we're gonna hike the highest mountain in Bosnia.
Maglić.
Maglić.
You know what Maglić means?
What does it mean?
Like a
Foggy mountain.
Foggy top.
Nice.
Magla is fog and Maglić is something like which is foggy.
Uh-huh. I can't believe Petar's not wearing a jacket. It's really cold here, despite being late July, like the middle of the summer. It is cold this morning. Really freaking cold.
Don't worry, you will be very hot today.
So
How high is the Maglić?
2,386.
So if we go to the top,
I absolutely love this place. Right on the border between Bosnia and Montenegro. This is where two rivers meet, the Piva and the Tara, and they merge together to make the Drina, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I can see the sun is peeking over the mountain now, so it's already starting to warm up. We wanted to leave as early as possible just so the sun wouldn't completely, burn us to death as we climb the mountain. So we've really got to get on the road. Paradise. I can see why there's so much conflict over it. And now it's at the point where Tara River, for a large portion of its length, acts as a border. One side of the Tara is Montenegro and one side is Bosnia, which creates a lot of weirdness. So today we're going to be hiking on foot, and we're actually going to end up crossing a border on foot. And there's going to be like a guy on a trail collecting people's passports. Last time we were there, he was shirtless and extremely drunk, so that was an interesting situation. This is our steed for the day, the good old Transporter Synchro. Funny enough, these are super expensive in the United States. A Volkswagen Synchro, big money. Especially, I think, this one's a diesel. That's like unobtainium in the United States. I remember when I came here a year ago and we were driving in these, I was like, oh man! And now I realize that they're everywhere here, which is crazy. Because a van like this, it costs you, even in this condition, like, I don't know, $30,000 or something in the United States. Like, crazy money. Get in the car!
Who moved my shoes?
Who moved it? Your shoes aren't back there?
He's going in the slippers on Maglić.
I actually pretty clearly remember grabbing your shoes and putting them on the ground, but I figured you picked them up. We stopped here at the bottom of the mountain. We've got three Balkan men sitting here, observing, judging. It's starting to warm up a little bit. I'll tell you what, that road, Marco, our guide, was like, this is the worst road in all of Europe, and it's pretty bad, especially when he's driving. Drives like a friggin' maniac. Marco, you've been working out here in the mountains, being a Balkan bushman for years now. Why did you pick this kind of profession, and how long do you think you'll do something like this?
First of all, why not? You can enjoy the beautiful nature that is surrounding our camp. I love this job. I hang out with very good, very nice people that mainly, most of them, when they come back, and they always come back, they are not just our guests, they become our dear friends. And I think I will do this as long as I can walk, basically. Do I miss old life working at the office? No, not even for a bit. It's, I have the best office now. It's mountain and rivers. It's much better for me. And I don't live anymore in big city basically all year long. Actually, half of year I live at the camp. For me, one of the most beautiful spots in the world. How did I come to the camp? Basically, it's family business. My wife's father is one of the owners of the camp and the owner of Rafting Club Bodo. Bodo is his name. So basically now we are all working together, and hopefully next year my wife and kids will be with me at the camp. For me there is no downside, but I know a lot of guys who are at the beginning of season they are tired or something like that, but basically my philosophy is if you love this job it's not hard. It's physically challenging, but man, I have like few months to take a rest. So now we are entering Prašuma Peručica, primordial forest Peručica, the oldest and the biggest primordial forest in Europe. It's strictly protected. As you can see, anything that falls, trees, everything stays there. You can only cut it and remove it if it's on the road. Anywhere else you cannot touch it, and luckily that way nature is very much preserved here.
We made it with the van. There's a lot of cars up here considering how treacherous the road was. I'm actually kind of surprised. The scenery is beautiful up here. Behind us, or in front of us in this case, behind you, there's the mountain we're going to climb. Yeah, it looks really high, but it's cold. We gotta start moving because I gotta work up a sweat.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, and we're gonna eat breakfast.
You want something to warm you up? I have rakia in.
Here's our breakfast. We got some bread and various meats.
Slana.
Slanina. But it's not all slanina, right? It all comes from the pig, but there's...
The pig, the most important animal in the world.
Pigs are filthy animals.
Take it back.
You think we would continue on the trail here, but no. This is our trail. This tiny little path here. I guess this is the way up. I wasn't really sure what I expected climbing the highest mountain in Bosnia, but I think it's just straight up for about 2 hours. Not an easy trail. This trail might be treacherous, but I'll tell you what, the view is beautiful if you could stop for long enough to take a look at it. Alex is dying, a camera guy, because he has to carry a camera and such. Petar,
Yeah, I want to sleep.
you could sleep when you're dead.
So now we are climbing up there on Maglić mountain, highest peak in Bosnia. We are going in the shades. It's good weather, so I believe we will have good passing time. We came from there.
You can see the cars all the
You
way
can
up
see
in
the
distance.
cars, yes. That's called Prijevor, and we go up to Maglić. It's like 600 meters difference in height.
And we did like 100, huh?
Yeah, that's the question.
52.
How close are we? Is this quarter? Have we made
Something like that, yes.
more or less?
Little bit more. But when we reach that point, we will have some cables. It will be much steeper, so
Oh, I love that.
we will take our time. We are not in a rush today. And later on, we are going over there. There is beautiful heart-shaped lake. It's called Trnovačko. When you see it, you will know why we did this tour today.
We are on the last bit of our journey, and this is the steepest part. Just rocks and rocks. I've been having a good time though. Actually, the steeper it gets, the easier it is for me because it's less physical exertion. It's more technical, right? So like on the beginning, I was like out of breath, dying. But now that it gets steeper, it's really not so bad. I'm holding up pretty well.
So he basically died, but we didn't let him know yet.
That hike was not for the faint of heart. It was treacherous, it was tiring, but we finally made it. Welcome to the peak of Maglic. Planina. Is that what it's called? I nailed it. I'm happy to be here. The wind is crazy though. I don't know how well you can hear me, but there's a story here. On that side, you can see a guy standing there. That is in Montenegro. This side is in Bosnia. And they found out that the Montenegrin side is actually taller than this side. And so, they built this concrete block here because that side's only a meter taller. So they built a meter-tall block to make this the tallest. I'm the tallest man in Bosnia! Check this out. So this is not that rare of a find in ex-Yugoslavia, but in Bosnia, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's rare. You'll see a red star all the time, but a hammer and sickle is not common. And there's our boy Tito. What does it say, Marco? Can you translate?
Yeah, so it says, it says wind is very strong here. It says, in memory of all fighters of Yugoslav National Army that were led by Communist Party and Tito, they won a big battle here, Sutjeska battle, on this area in June of 1943. And they were fighting Germans. Germans were outnumbering partisans by far, and they were much more. They were much more better equipment for fighting,
Yeah.
but partisans won.
Yeah,
At the end,
which is
so
crazy.
this is just to say thanks to all those guys who died. Actually, Battle of Sutjeska was the only time Tito got shot.
Really?
So it was probably very bad memories for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is a legend, there was a dog, Rex. He jumped to save him, but that was bullshit. Basically. Can you imagine dog? Like, no, I take the bullet.
I will take a bullet for Tito. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so there is costume here. When somebody climbs this mountain for the first time, we need to baptize them. The way to do it is this. On the rock, man.
I put my hands on the rock?
Yeah.
Oh man. Ah.
Choose your new
Good
name.
job. Good.
My new
Choose
name.
your
I will be Yusuf.
Yusuf.
Now on you.
Alright, Petar. Petar, you're next. Get him.
Pomaže.
Get him.
Izvini.
Joj. Još jedan. Da ga vamo.
Ja sam
Next.
Grigorij.
It's crazy. You come to a place like Bosnia, and the urban side of it it's cool. Lots of history, recent and otherwise. But it doesn't come even close to the nature here. You just think that in World War II they were fighting battles here in these canyons, in these mountains. How that must have been. It's like impenetrable mountain fortress. Some of the most beautiful views I've ever seen in my life. Petar, Marco, anything to add?
We are in Montenegro now.
Yeah, we just passed the. This is
yes.
Montenegro, Maglica. We passed the border, but no border guard. So if you wanna carry
this
drugs,
is illegal for you to be here. Yes.
if you wanna
Yeah.
carry drugs around the border, come to Maglica.
That's actually a pretty interesting point. We crossed the border, no border guard, nothing. It made maybe more sense when they were one country,
Yeah.
but you know.
Drugarice i drugovi, dobrodošli u Crnu Goru. Never climbed Maglic before or Bosnia. Nothing in Bosnia except with a ski lift. But I climbed Durmitor. It was so awesome on the top. You can see Durmitor is the next mountain, like it's there, but it's actually like 30 kilometers away.
So there is one flower that grows only on these hills. It's called plavi enzian, blue enzian, and it's protected. You cannot pick it up It's forbidden, and if I see one, I will show you one, but we cannot take it with us.
I can see why it's
one?
I can I can see why it's protected because we haven't seen one yet. So now we are stopped for lunch and we have a problem. We're out of water.
Don't worry. There is a spring over there. You can drink very cold mountain water from here.
Look at this. He brought some wine glasses with him and somehow they didn't break on the way. This guy is a master Balkan bushman.
Here you go.
Is there wine too?
Without me, man.
Oh my gosh.
And very good wine.
Look at this.
And that's not all. We also have Slovakia.
Yes,
with
of
rafting
course.
on it.
Oh man. Tara branded. Look at that. That's awesome. This is paradise. Look at this. Look at this board he cut up for us. This is all homemade meat, wine.
Cheers, my
It's
friend.
freaking delicious. It's freaking delicious. Petar, you gotta try some of this sausage. It'll change your life.
Let's see.
This one in the middle.
Homemade, huh?
Homemade.
Homemade.
It's
And
the best sausage I've ever had.
I was just explaining to Justice about sausage. How can you check if it's industrial or homemade? If it breaks easily like this, that means that there is no additives inside, that it's pure meat. And that it's very good.
Let me show you what I got for lunch. I got 2 pieces of bread. I already started eating pork chop, ham, chicken, cheese, some slanina. This is true Balkan. People say chivapi and the burak. It's like, no. Just the raw ingredients, the bare essentials. This is the Balkan way. This is how they do it in the mountain. Welcome to...
Aj, dođi sad.
Evo ga, dobar snimak, inače vrhunski.
Welcome to Turno Lake. This is, hey, listen, this isn't just like a little camp. It actually serves as a border, and this is our border guard.
Yes.
It's true. So if you're coming through here, bring your documents.
Yeah,
He's happy man. He is,
And €1.
He have fight with the bear. He
Yes.
survived.
Yes.
He swim in the lake. This lake it's have so much shark. Yeah. But he survived.
Piranha.
Sadly, no. but I'm here.
Yes.
we came back from there.
Yeah. Take a look.
And from there, next to the lake.
This team here it's from this mountain area, especially from Jahorna, Olympic Mountain. It's very near from Sarajevo, and everybody here love mountain and love this place.
Yes,
course.
this is the place. Everybody knows this guy. We've been sitting here.
He is my next student.
Yes.
I teach you
He's
ski,
gonna teach me how to ski.
but I'm not sure he is good student. But
I went swimming and I
Okay, he will
look at
teach
this. Look at this tan line.
brate, mili, baš ko žena.
I was wearing black socks, but I take them off. I'm wearing white socks. Petar got pretty substantially burnt as well.
Kod nas, ko nosi duboke čarape papak.
Dobro.
To. Okay, what you doing? Hey, excuse me, može donijeti rakije tamo ima.
You'll have to bring me something. But listen,
Just me.
the hike down, it's really
Onda
nice.
ima.
It's really nice to be able to stop at a place like this because the hike down was pretty unpleasant. Tons of loose rocks. It's pretty treacherous. I don't want to overstate it, but it was not fun. And so coming down here to the lake, having a good time, having some drinks, hanging out. You were saying this is medical?
This is medical for this mountain, this area.
48% alcohol?
No, don't have alcohol. This is natural 100%.
Okay, we'll find out.
Blueberry, strawberry, blueberry, and everything here. And the blackberry.
It's good for
cheese,
blackberry.
you must
Cheers.
watch me in eye. Cheers.
Cheers.
And everybody must come in the Turno Lake and Mount Jahorna, of course, and visit Hotel Termag. Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
You must eat ice cream in Cafe Porto with yoga.
The ice cream man over here. That burns. Like, but not like an alcohol burn, but like I just ate like one of those mints or something.
Ako budemo ići na tu stranu, što je najbolje.
Hey, it's not over yet. We still have like an hour and a half to hike back to the car, so
Yeah.
we're gonna do that.
I
And
speak English komateni.
Dobro,
Dobro, vidimo se.
the hike continues.
Pozdravljaj.
Listen, I told you this was a border house. This is it. It's also a bar. This is the only place in the world, right?
See you.
Hey, see you.
Hey, pozdrav.
Idem što to mjesto.
Ajde.
Bye, bye.
Yeah, the only place we know is actually a bar and a border, and it has what? All the flags from XU.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can see them
you
here.
can buy 3 different beers. No, 2 different beers, coffee, and rakia. That's it. And natural juice.
Yeah, they've got some homemade juice that I drink quite a lot of. Over here, we're going to fill up the water. They have a natural spring, right?
Yeah, they just
Take it from the
how do you
lake?
say that in English when they
Filter it.
no, not filter it, when you like stop the spring somewhere and then reroute it to here.
And here it comes. It just rolls down. It's pretty sweet. They use it to cool off the beers.
Yeah, since
So
no
it's,
better way to cool down the beer and then in the cold water.
it's actually really cool. So this is where we've been filling up our water since we've been here, which we've had to do multiple times because we ran out on the mountain. And it's good, man. It's better than anything you buy in a bottle, that's for sure. I really do not want to do this last stretch of hike. My English doesn't even work anymore. Petar, how are you feeling about the next hour and a half of hiking?
Oh, we have to, man. My back hurts, but we have to. We have to get to the car. So.
The long walk back. Listen, my feelings, it was extremely difficult. My legs hurt. I got sunburnt. Totally worth doing. Beautiful view, wonderful food, good company, and learning new and interesting things.
That's it.
Petar?
Puff. I liked the views, that's for sure. But Trnovačko Lake, everything else is secondary to me, man. Honestly, man.
Lake.
Trnovačko Lake, man. The mountains, that's all fine, but
I swam in the lake, but you didn't swim.
this time, no. Last time I did.
Last time you did. Marco?
Yeah, it's for me it's always beautiful. I like the mountain, I like the view from the top of Maglic, I love the view from Tsarev Dol.
Ooh, the view
where
from
we had-
Tsarev though was awesome, yeah.
Yeah, that was just beautiful. For me, one of the best sights you can see ever. When you see a lake, heart-shaped lake in the middle of the mountains, I mean, you have to be a little bit romantic.
Yeah, that is romantic.
Yeah, and of course, lake is just good people. Everybody who comes to the lake. The main thing I love about Trnovačko Lake is that you cannot go with the car. So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
kind of filters. Only nature lovers come here. They have hike here. So
Yeah,
all
well,
people that don't like nature, that like to throw out trash, that like to get loud or something, they are just removed. So basically, as I
no
said,
garbage, nothing,
it's
everything
always,
is clean.
and the guys that work there, they are awesome. I mean,
No,
Crazy guys.
Now
Yeah.
when I saw Milos on the horse with the rifle, he was like, hey, hello, are you tired? Yes, a bit. Oh, keep it going.
yeah, they are all easy going and they are always welcoming people. there, and I hope that they will have enough business for their own. And I also hope that we will have a lot of tours to Turno Lake because I cannot wait for
That's
them.
your favorite tour.
How many times do you think you've hiked all the way to the top like that?
Oh, I really don't know. Like I said, maybe first time when I went to the top I was like 10 or something, maybe even younger. And after that it was like every year, because there is a traditional ascent from Turno Lake to the Maglic every year.
It's like competition or?
No, it's just people having fun.
No.
There is like 600 tents on the lake.
Whoa.
It's crazy experience.
When does that happen?
On Vidovdan.
Ah, nice.
So 28th of July, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's 28th of July, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that I used to do that when I was kid and teenager. After that, I mean, when we do this, but especially when I was living in Serbia, every year my vacation had to be at least 2 nights here. So
I like it.
I'm very sorry that we don't have the time, because all of the activities we have, that we don't have the time to spend the night here. I was talking to Peter. You cannot imagine how many stars you can see here. When
Yeah, there is
clear
not
sky
a
is
single.
like
There is not a single
billion
traffic
of them.
light or a street light for like tens of kilometers, right?
yeah.
Crazy.
So spending a night over there is something I would recommend to everybody.
So you've probably been here to the top more than 100 times or something like that.
I wouldn't say 100, but I don't know how many, but a lot. That's for sure.
I have to know, Petar, would you go again? Would you take this hike again?
Not this hike, just to Trnovačko, yes. But to the top of the mountain, thanks, I saw it once and good. And I can see similar view from Durmitor, and you have a ski lift, yeah. So
Okay, so Petar is lazy. How about you?
I would go again. Doggone it.
That's the spirit.
I
Yes.
would go again. Don't mind if I Slav squat next to you. Oh, that's painful. We're almost back, but the sun has set. I don't think we're gonna make it back to the car before sunrise.
for sunset.
You're much more optimistic than I am. Anyway,
What he wants to say that we are broken.
we're broken. We're so broken. I've got complete tunnel vision. I'm just 1 foot in front of the other, and every single turn we take looks like the last. Just imagine next time you see us, it'll be dark. So we're gonna try not to fall off the edge of this cliff. No railing here or anything to keep you from falling off and dying. Marco ran ahead of us, got the van, and reversed down this super treacherous path, and we just ran into him on the trail. So, thank God, we made it.
Anything for my friends.
Hey, listen, that mountain was difficult, but we conquered it today. We
We did a good job.
are the bosses
Yeah.
of the mountain.
He is now Balkan Bushman. Volume 2.
Yes, volume 2. We are Balkan Bushmen. Listen, we're gonna go get some American food like pizza or something. Join us for that.
Akcija.
So here's how it went. We left at 6 a.m., climbed this crazy hike, and now it is past 11 p.m., and I'm eating pizza